Absolutely, we've gotten stuck.
Okay,
Plenty of times. No, you.
Pond. You gotta go south.
right down the side of that hill. It was really wet over here when I hit from the other side.
Yeah, it's like that was mud over there. We got the Saturday crew, and the Saturday crew beat me down here. About like 30 minutes.
Boss gets to show up when he wants to.
And hey, it's like 45 minutes from my house, and I was here at 7:10, so we're doing good. Doing pretty good. All right, we got Joseph. He's gonna run the D7. Robert's gonna run the Komatsu dozer and the roller, and Kyle's gonna run the off-road truck. I'm gonna run the 350 or whatever needs to be done. So we're gonna try to get a lot more dirt moved for the pond dam and cut some more of this crap out and haul it behind the dam, or start hauling some more over here. So we'll get some more work done today. You can definitely see the pond dam now. All right, Robert's gonna roll that lift in from yesterday. We got Kyle and the dump truck. He's gonna get over here. Joseph's got the D7 going and the Komatsu going. Robert will start spreading this clay once we get that rolled in. I'm gonna let him come down here with the D7. And we've got about, I don't know, 300 and some loads piled up. We'll let him start blading all this off, tying it into this back slope, making a nice slope all the way down. Packy, packy. Well, we ought to get something done today. We got a D7 going, the D39, the off-road truck, and me digging with the 350. So, worst case, we're just gonna burn a lot of diesel fuel. So, just try to get some more dirt moving. We've got a short week next week. We actually leave Wednesday morning to go down to Georgia. Robert and I is going down there. We're filming another episode of that National Equipment League, so that'll be fun to get down there. And while I'm about 2.5 hours away from Ryan's place, Mr. Dig, we're going to go down there and hang out for a day or so and check out the landfill and all of his operations, run the new 550 excavator he bought. Come on back that Sunday morning, I guess. So we should definitely have a fun little getaway there. So not a whole lot of work's going to happen next week, so we're going to try to hit it hard today and get as much done as we can. On Monday we got to go haul more rock, and I got to take the skid steer up there to that big mansion that Jeff is building. Put gravel in the garage and fix the road going in there and just do a bunch of work evidently. So that's the plan for Monday. We'll probably come back down here Tuesday, move some more dirt. Luckily the weather's looking really nice to have nice dry weather. Get it done. Look at all Getting it done. Got the row of clay hauled on the pond dam. Robert's got that rolled in. He's going to trim it out. It's a little bit high. We're going to keep digging some more of this mess out of the bottom and hauling it to the backside. Overnight the groundwater likes to seep out, so I'm having to cut this back so we can back the truck in there and load that next section out. It's just a process. It is definitely a process to get this stuff moved out of here. Well, we're getting a lot done. Started another cut right here. Having to do it backwards, this stuff is just so wet I can't get the truck to drive on top of it. And but once I get this cut out, I'll be able to move over and then kind of work my way back. Loading this out. Joseph is getting all that spread out. Perfect back there. Robert is on the 220 over here now. I got him going through that old burn pile, picking out all the brush and stacking it up over there in the wood line. Well, end up doing some more clearing over there. We'll finish burning it then. And yeah, we're moving a lot of dirt, so making good progress. We're going to keep rolling on with it. Get as much as we can out of here today is the goal. I was going to focus on that over there, but shoot, we're in such a good rhythm over here, we got to move this dirt anyways. Might as well go ahead and do it now. Probably do need to do that Tuesday before we go out of town, because it's going to be as dry as it's going to be in a long time, and it's gotten pretty wet over there at the dump site, so we'll probably do that then kind of let everything sit until we get back. Load number 32 at 9:40 in the morning. Can't beat that. This dirt is wet, but he's got it all bladed off in here pretty good. And got the dozer stuck. Somebody had to be the first to get the D7 stuck. That stuff is wet back here now. That was all that mud we dumped out anyway, so. He stopped while he was ahead, so we should be able to grab the blade, pull it right out, carry on. this way. Don't take much to sink that thing. It weighs 50 or 52,000 pounds on 24-inch tracks. That section right there might have to get bladed off with the excavator. That is all that mud. Probably need to go ahead and rake it out too. I'll get Robert to come over here after he's done and rake that out. Maybe it'll start drying out a little bit better. Ta-da! Alright, we got a stuck dump truck. That didn't take long. All right, back from lunch. Robert's gonna cut that material out, lay it towards the bank. I'm gonna get Joseph to come over here with the D7, strip some of this grass and stuff off, shove it back there, try to stockpile some more topsoil, and I'm gonna keep loading dirt into Kyle there and let him dump it back there on the back of the pond dam. Here we go. So he's trying to strip some of this topsoil off and stockpile it over there, so we have a little bit more to cover this clay up at the end. Plus he had kind of caught up to everything over here. He's like, I just want to push. And I was like, well, start pushing. Robert's getting all that stuff laid back out of that cove. Maybe it'll dry over the weekend. We'll move it next week. Rolling that topsoil up. Starting a new cut here. This will be the third pass for today. Probably get maybe half of one done here. Got the truck bed cleaned out. It was like 2 bucketfuls of dirt stuck in there, so holds a little more now. It's just aggravating stuff to haul. I don't know, but it's a good sign for a pond. I mean, it has been hot and dry. Just as wet as it can be. We're trying to take advantage of weather to get this moved out of here. Number 78. So pretty much all that's left to dig out is right here. Everything that's been stripped right here. He's got all that topsoil pushed off and stockpiling that over there. So we'll cut this out and finish dumping it all back there. And then we'll get the rest of our clay for the dam from that inside section. Maybe that'll give it a little bit of time to dry off with all this wet stuff off on top of it. We got 8 more loads to finish out the day here. We'll get 100 loads. Joseph's already headed out. Feeling a little hot on that dozer. It's like heat index of 110 today. It's a little toasty to be outside on a open cab dozer. But he was able to get all that dirt knocked down, got all that topsoil stripped, and then knocked down some more dirt that we hauled. So made good progress. Robert got that mud stockpiled over there, and now he is coming in behind us, pushing everything over here to the edge to blade that off. And we'll finish this up right here, go and fuel everything up, call it a day. Well, we had a really good day today. We ended up with 102 loads of dirt moved. Got one more lift of dirt on the dam and cut everything out pretty much from where Robert is all the way across. Maybe, probably a little more than one day left to haul in right here. For all this, we still got to finish the dam, cut all that out. Fill that section in, put the overflow in, spread topsoil. Still a lot to do, but we have had a really good week on getting a lot of this material out. So we're going to call it a day. It is almost 4 o'clock on a Saturday, so let's get out of here. We'll come back next week and probably get that mess loaded out and hauled up there, and then come back the following week and probably get the dam finished. I'll do a little flyover to show you all the progress. Well, this was definitely a job for the Thunder Creek. As Robert said, it's a busy day around the watering hole. We have gone through some diesel fuel. My gracious. I think I've burnt $9,000 worth this month so far. Dozer's fuel full. We have gone through some diesel fuel. I need to put some in here. But we have burnt 700 gallons. That's the second one he's bought.
I highly doubt it's that. Look, it's so easy.
Ta-da! Oh!
You can't have it help or nothing.
Good help.
How do you lose the cap twice?
Twice, I don't know. He just had to go to his Amazon cart to find the last purchase he bought.
Probably saved a lot of money on that too.
Oh, buy again.
Well, too bad.
Well, we burnt 700 gallons in 4 days, 5 days. 5 days. It's fine. We'll go back home, fill it up again, come back next week.
Feels cheap.
Yeah, it's just gallons, lots of them.
That's probably empty too.
What, the D7? Yeah, I ain't got enough fuel though. This is gonna suck it all down. We'll worry about that next week. We won't be running the D7 this week. End next week though.